Hey y'all, Guy with the Game here, and I'm back with a guide. I say it like that because this is the first video of its kind on my channel, a guide of any kind, and I'll see how this does, see if I end up doing more of these in the future. So before I really begin, I really just want to highlight Nokimon and SB Coop. Both of them have made great videos about this, and I will put both their channels in my description. So theirs are a bit longer, probably more detailed, so check them out too if you have any questions. So I guess a good name for this method would be the static method, meaning that you really don't have to move in order to check the alpha mon. Sounds a bit weird, sounds a bit crazy, but bear with me. Yes, so what's important too is to think of what mon you want to hunt. I'm going to throw up a quick list of mons that are eligible for this. And when I say mons, I should clarify alpha mons. So these alpha mons are ones that get disrupted by massive mass outbreak. So step one is to find a massive mass outbreak. So you come up here to the front gate, talk to Res, he lets you know if you have a massive mass outbreak available. As you can see here, title of this video, I went after Electivire in the Coronet Highlands. So I see there's a mass outbreak here, so I am going to travel to the summit camp. It's important to note as well that you might not get a massive mass outbreak in the location of the alpha mon that you're going for, so just keep that in mind. If that happens, you simply just reset and try your luck again. So as you can see here, up at the top where I have that Pokeball listed is where Electivire spawns, and you see there is a question mark that is currently covering that location, which is what we want to see. This means that there's now a massive mass outbreak where Electivire would spawn. So what we need to do is we simply now need to travel there. Obviously here it's got to take a second, make my way there, fly on Braviary, you know the drill. You just make your way there at your pace and see what mon is there. So as you can see, I am pulling up on a Hippopotas outbreak. And as I said before, this is where Electivire, Alpha Electivire, would normally spawn, but it is currently not there, but that is okay. That means the method is going to work as intended. So now all you need to do, as I'm doing here, is you just need to clear the mons. Don't mind that berry. You need to clear the mons. You need to kill them, catch them, whatever's best. I just had an alpha spawn on my whole chest. But yes, you need to just make sure that you completely clear them out. For me, I just use the sticky globs. For me, they're just so easy to catch and do what I need to do. So I have one more Hippopotas here. I run up, it runs away. But what's important is at the top you see the reported Pokemon seems to be gone. That is what you need to see. If you don't see that, make sure you get that message. From there, you run to a safe location and you save your game. You are ready to now start the method. Once you save your game, you simply just need to soft reset. I want to take this moment to quickly mention that whatever you have for the dex, the shiny charm is going to affect this. So for me, I had perfect dex and shiny charm, meaning my odds for Electivire were 1 out of 585. But as you can see, I load in and now there are 2 Electabuzz and the Alpha Electivire, which were not here before, which is very interesting. It's interesting because since they were not there before, the game is taking the time now to repopulate, which means it's going to be different every time. To add some credibility to this, I made sure to take the time to get a couple clips of me running up to the Alpha Electivire. So as you just saw, that was a male Alpha Electivire, and now a female Alpha Electivire. If you notice too, the Pokemon around, so that time we have an Electabuzz and an Elekid, back to a male, and the Electivire is spawning in a different location every time. And I think this is another male, yes, but as you can see, everything is changing every reset, which is again, exactly what we want to see. And speaking of everything being different, I did actually phase twice, so here are a couple clips of my phases. Right, so I hear the sparkles, I start looking around to panic because it wasn't the Electivire, but I see on my left, it is a shiny Electabuzz, which is pretty cool. That just to think that as you're doing this method, you can come across some shinies that maybe you don't have yet as well. Almost forgot that that phase happened on about 352 resets. As I get knocked down again, wanted to note that this phase was at encounter 912, and these Electabuzz were both at 1 out of 819 odds, so definitely not perfected. And now, last but not least, we finally come across the Alpha Shiny Electivire at 979 resets. And because of the limitations of the Switch capture, I missed the shiny sparkles, so they're not there, but enjoy. And that's that. I hope that this guide was even remotely helpful. If not, again, please check out Nokiman and SB Coop, who did a very good job at explaining. Links will be in the description. Any questions, ask in the comments. If you like what you see, please like and consider subscribing. All right. Thanks for stopping by.